Make sure you watch this entire video for an absolutely free breakdown. Sunday NFL. We're excited about having some Sunday NFL in our lives. We're very hot right now, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting to see what happens in this Army game, but we're sitting at 4-1 going into the Army game. Hold on one second. Let's take a look. Let's see what's happening with Army. All right, and guys, while we're waiting here, I wanted to address a couple things. We've had some derelicts. Interesting stuff. So we've had some real derelicts. Army, bam, winner, 21-14. All right, so Army's a winner. We're now sitting at 5-1. Isn't that cool? You just saw me find out about a winner while I'm doing a video. So now we're sitting at 5-1 on the week. We have a game pending tonight, and we have this game that I'm about to break down for tomorrow. Bring us the love. Subscribe to our page. If you're going to come to our page with hate, you're just going to be blocked and deleted, like Jonathan David or Jonathan something, whatever the hell your name was. We kicked you off our page as fast as you got there. You came to our page, you said, hey, you're 0-1, and Army's going to lose also. Well, first of all, we're not 0-1. We've been putting up games for years now, a couple years, so why don't you go back and watch them? And I get real pissed off when you guys come to my page and you start talking crap. If you came somewhere to talk shit, go to another page. If you want to come and enjoy some good quality winning and a nice community, then come to our page and stay on our page, because we have a lot of guys that love what we do, a lot of guys that love the community. So if you're going to come and you're going to be rude to either me or someone else on our page, just stay off. There's no room for you. Now that that's finalized, we were 7-1 last week, 5-2 the week before that, 5-1 right now this week with 2 games pending. So at the absolute worst, if both of these games lose, we'll still be 5-3 on the week. If both of these games win, we'll be sitting at 67% on the year. If both of these games lose, we'll be sitting at 66% on the year. Either way, we're happy. So let's rock and roll and let's make some damn money, right? Like I said, I appreciate so happy Army came through here. A lot of people didn't really trust or love Army, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking, not riding this hot wave. That's all I know. A lot of people are like, well, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Just ride the wave right now, guys. You know, do other things when you see that we're not sitting at such a high percentage. Then step in and do some other stuff. But for right now, what I'm telling you right now, ride the wave. So college football has just been very good for us. I mean, there's no doubting that. There's no denying it. I wish NFL was as strong as college. It's not, but that's okay. We're going to dig right into some NFL anyway and go for it. But like I said, keep it cordial, keep it friendly. We're here providing free service for you guys. So anyone, you got to be real screwed up in the head to hate on us. You really do. You really, really do. There's got to be something seriously wrong with you. Let's dig into this game. The Raiders are 3.5-point favorites over the Giants with a total set of 46.5. The Raiders are 5-2. They've been playing phenomenal football, but there's some fishy stuff going on in this organization. They lost head coach John Gruden because of some leaked emails. Interesting. Then they lose Henry Ruggs in an off-the-field incident where he was going 156 miles per hour in a 40 in a residential area. And this is why I don't want to harp too much on this situation, but the Henry Ruggs incident is exactly why you should be using handicappers to pick your games. If you're willing to risk hundreds and thousands of dollars on a bunch of guys who are speeding through residential neighborhoods and Corvettes, you should be willing to take a risk on us to show you what we can do. Stop risking your money on these nutcases and start risking them on a company like the Sports Profits or even somebody else. It doesn't have to be us, but at least pay a company. Pay a company. It's like a lawyer. A lawyer says, hey, you don't have to use me, but you should use someone. Ruggs was good, and without him, they're going to have problems. Derrick Carr has been absolutely effective through the air. He's thrown for 2,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, looking solid. They are a pass-heavy team, and they're struggling on the ground. Only 85 yards per game on the ground. ranking in the bottom half of the league. Not good. And even though they have no run game, really, they're still averaging almost 26 points per game, so that's very impressive. The Giants are 2-6. They're struggling on both sides of the ball, not looking good. They've lost a lot of key players, though, so you've got to give it out to that. But at the end of the day, the next guy has to step up, and that's not been happening. Daniel Jones has had a major problem turning the ball over. He's thrown for 1,949 yards, 7 touchdowns, but has thrown 5 picks. Not good. And he can fumble the ball, too. Yeah, the Giants are putting up a little bit more on the ground than the Raiders are, but they're still not doing a good job running the ball at all because, for the most part, their star running back, Saquon Barkley's injured. Their offensive line has been crap. Devontae Booker has rushed for 215 yards on the year for them, 3.83 per carry. Defensively, 382 yards per game, not good. Allowing 25 points per contest, not good. They're coming off of a tough loss to the Chiefs, but they covered that 10-point spread, which we actually gave them out in that game also. So we're going with them again. We think they're going to cover this 3.5. The Raiders got a lot of emotions going on. These off-the-field issues are going to distract these players just enough to lose focus on the game, and we think that's going to happen with this Henry Ruggs situation. Give us the Giants as the home dogs, plus 3.5. This is their shot here, even though Daniel Jones, his situation with the turnovers, makes him very questionable. We think they're going to keep it close here and maybe even win the game. Giants plus 3.5. I love you guys. Keep the likes coming, the notifications, and most importantly, the subscriptions and the comments. Subscribe to our page and leave some positive feedback. And if you don't like our pick, tell us why you don't like our pick. We don't have time for anyone coming to our page complaining about a loser the day before. Anyone can come to the page and say, hey, your game lost. But if you're going to come to our page with constructive criticism. Criticism is just talking shit. Constructive criticism is helping your fellow community members on maybe why you think that our selection isn't a good one and giving them insight on the other side of the game. I love you guys. I will see you next week.